Oh hi doggy! Hello and welcome to another review from the world of Y-Pod. Today I'm just doing a really quick wee review on a new piece of kit I picked up. It's quite funny saying new because it isn't actually new, it's a discontinued product. And what is it? It's the Yamaha C24 pocket recorder. One of the main reasons I picked up this recorder is because it's the smallest and lightest high quality digital recorder on the market that I could find. If there is others, please share them with me, because I was looking for ages for something that's smaller and lighter than the Zoom H1. Why? Because I use this, I use the Zoom H1 with a lavalier mic, and I was looking for something that's just a wee bit smaller and lighter for the groom's pocket or whoever I'm interviewing's pocket, because the Zoom is a wee bit clunky, and I've had some funny looks off people because obviously the mic's at the top and they're wondering why you're putting a mic in their jacket pocket. I came across this, it is actually discontinued. There is a few places still selling it brand new. I picked this up on eBay brand new, and there is another reason why I wanted to give it a try, and that's because of this little thing that comes with it. It's a wee clip, which I would love to see if there is something like this available, but instead of the adapter that's available for this, a wee hot shoe clip, so you could clip the Zoom H1 onto things, and I'll show you how that works right now. If you actually look at the back of this thing, it's got a wee kind of switch bit, and when you push that down, out pops a USB point, which makes it very easy to just plug into the computer and get your files off. But this USB point also goes in to the clip here, and it is pretty secure. I was a bit concerned that it didn't look very secure in some of the reviews that I saw, so you know it's pretty sturdy in there. So another idea I had that I could use this for is sometimes when we're in churches and people are speaking at a wee stand, it's difficult to pick them up, and I thought this thing could just clip onto the stand and then I've got a mic right in front of them. The only thing about it with the mic placement is the mic placement actually. Instead of the Zoom H1 where they've an XY pattern, these are either side, so if I did have it on a stand I would probably need to kind of barrel it round sideways, which I don't actually think is possible. Oh no, it is. Well, that doesn't really look right. Anyway, but obviously the main thing is the screen's just went into screensaver mode. Well, so I've had this recorder for about a week now, and honestly I'm not actually that impressed with the quality when I compare it to the Zoom H1. The Zoom H1 is far superior, especially when used with a lavalier and the inbuilt mics, but I'll get onto that in a different review. So for this review I'm just going to turn this on and now compare it and show you the quality difference between this and the built-in mics of the 60D, which I'm using to record this video. So it takes a 1 AAA battery at the back, which lasts about 20 hours I think, which was another reason why I wanted to try it out against the Zoom H1. So I'll just turn it on, see how rapidly it starts up. That's it, it's ready to go. So what was that, 2 seconds or something? That's the other thing with this thing. I spent ages before I start recording not being able to change the volume, the input level even. If you click up and down on the input level it does nothing. So you have to actually press record first to arm it. It's not actually recording, it's just armed, and then you can adjust the level, which kind of makes sense because you want to see the signal and then adjust that accordingly. So but I thought I had a faulty unit or something. So to get a decent enough signal I have it way up at 35. Now I have the built-in limiter set on this, which was another reason I wanted to get one, because the Zoom H1 doesn't have a built-in limiter, and this thing does, so that's actually quite handy just to prevent the audio distorting. So I'll cut to the audio from the 60D to the Yamaha C24 now. So you're now hearing me through the Yamaha C24. Now as I said earlier, the way the mics are set up, this is actually pointing out this way and this way, So I'm going to turn it to the side just to see what the difference is like when I'm speaking directly into the mic. Obviously that mic is now facing nothingness. Don't know if that would be useful in an interview situation. You can hold it like that and you talking, they talking, it's going directly into the mic, so it's just a wee test to see if that's much different. Obviously it should be, because I'm speaking directly into the mic. Getting what I mean, Jimmy? Okay, so I'll now cut back to the audio from the 60D so you can see what the difference has been. Obviously I have got this up at 35, which is quite high, so it's going to be a bit noisy. As I start to put the input level down, I'll keep it on the C24 as I'm doing this so you can hear the difference. I noticed noise seems to kind of go more about this level, but obviously the level of my voice has also went away down, and it's too low to use at that. It's at 28, so it might have eliminated noise, but it's also eliminated the signal, which is useless. So I'm now going to stop that. If I just show you quickly, this is the Zoom H1 Yamaha C24. You can see instantly Zoom H1 is a lot bigger than it, it's a lot chunkier than it as well. If you look at the two of them side by side there, the Yamaha C24 is a lot lighter. Both of them are extremely plasticky. Obviously the mics and that have got the wee protection, they've not got any protection, but the next video I'll post will be a lavalier mic test and built-in mic test comparing this and the Zoom H1, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, more tips, reviews and all that jazz coming soon. Bye!